Alright guys, today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and review on the Hotligh 1200 Lumens Worklight. Is it any good? Well, stick around and let's find out. Now, just a quick thing. If you enjoy the videos that I put on my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you do decide to subscribe, please write "I subscribed" in the comments below, and I'll be sure to reply to each one of your comments. I appreciate that because it really does help the channel. Alright, so let's get back to the video. Alright guys, while working on my car, I need some type of light. Now normally I would use something like this. You know, just kind of lean it up against something. It's got a pretty strong light to it. But you can only kind of maneuver it however you can, like, you know, lean it up against the carpet or a seat or something like that. It's not exactly a good way of angling it to get where you want. So I also have ways to get more light. I also have a ring light, which I use. Now the only thing is, it does have to be plugged in. So if I don't have a cord to plug it in, I can plug it into, like, you know, like a power bank. But again, it's kind of big. And trying to maneuver this, let's say I'm working underneath the dashboard or something, it doesn't really get to where you want. And it's pretty hard to maneuver, especially the fact you want to get the camera in there and all this. So what was my result? Well, I wanted to get something that's small enough that I can point to exactly where I need. What's the answer? A work light. So I went out looking for different work lights. Most of them, they're just a straight work light. You still have to kind of lean it up against a seat or whatever. So I came up with another idea, went on Amazon, and this is what this review is going to be. The Hotligh 1200 Lumens Worklight. Now, before we open up the box, I just want to first mention, before anybody leaves a comment saying that I'm pronouncing it wrong, it actually is Hotligh, not Hotlight. Now, with that out of the way, let's begin to check out the box that the Hotligh 1200 Lumens Worklight comes in. The first thing that we'll take notice, it is made in China. Now, what does that say for the quality? Well, we're going to find out. There is your information. Over onto this side, there is your model number. We have specifications, input rating 5 volts at 2 amps. Charging cable is a type C. The battery is a lithium-ion 21700 type, 3.6 volts at a 5000 milliamp battery. The water resistance is IPX4, and the material is aluminum alloy and ABS plastics. Now, as far as the box goes, there's nothing else on the box except for the top that says, "Every customer is important to us. If you need any help, our service is timely and friendly." And then they give you support email address and that they'll reply within 24 hours. All right, time to open the box and see what we get. All right, let's see what we get here. So let's look at the first thing. We have a card. It says Hotligh. Thank you for choosing Hotligh. And it has an activate your warranty, a QR code, and this tells you how to activate your warranty. We have our quick start guide. There's your model number. Looks fairly easy. Pretty much to the point. There is our USB-A to USB-C cable. That's kind of nice, it comes with it. It does not look like it comes with a charging block, so you'll have to get your own charging block, which is no problem for me. I have my own charging block. Now, let's get this all out of the way so we can take a look at more in detail. Now, the very first thing that I've noticed is this thing feels quality. It is quite heavy, actually. This is all metal. This feels like it's all aluminum, all the way up to here. That's aluminum. There's your plastic. That feels like aluminum. And that feels like aluminum. But yeah, that's quite heavy. I'm quite surprised. Now it's powered by a 5,000 milliamp battery, which apparently you can replace. Oh, look at that. Oh, comes right out. Oh, that's pretty cool. You could probably get this on Amazon. If you can see that, there is the specs of the battery. And simply just pops in. I do note that there is a rubber gasket around here. Feels very solid. Very, very solid. Okay, so we have our light. Apparently this lights up green. So this Worklight has 3 separate lights. It has a 1200 lumens cold bar, which lasts for approximately 5 hours. On the back, you have a 300 lumens warm light that lasts approximately for 9 hours. And on the very end, you have a 100 lumens spotlight that lasts for approximately 28 hours. All right, comes with 3 different sets of lights. You activate it simply by pressing the on switch, which also turns into your mode switch. You press it once to activate your 1200 cold bar. When this is on, you press the mode button one more time and it switches over to the rear, which is your 300 lumens. You press it again and it turns the spotlight on the front. So let's try this out. Oh, wow. Wow, that is bright. Holy cow, that's like daytime in here. I don't think the camera can actually emphasize how bright that is. Holy cow. Okay, let's turn this off here again. Okay, so you get your first one, press it again, your rear. Oh, that is really bright. It's actually it looks like it's a warm white. And then you press it again and you have your front. Which again is very, very bright, as you can see it on my hand. Another feature with this on-off switch / mode switch is that when it's on, you can use it to dim or increase the brightness until it eventually gets to a flash mode. Turn it on, hold it down, and then if you hold it again, it's going to get brighter. Again, hold it down. And you can just set it and leave it there if you want, or you can keep going. And the same thing happens for the rear one. And you hold it down. You'll see it gets lower. And then you hold it on and it gets brighter. And then the same thing you can do with the front. You hold it down. And then you hold it and it gets brighter. The other feature with this on/off / mode button is that if you push it 3 times real quick, it turns the cold bar into a strobe light. Now, if you have issues with flashing lights, you might want to turn away because this is very, very bright. Wow. I'm glad I don't have issues. And there you go. All right, I'm going to see if I can emphasize how bright this is. Now, the one thing I notice is the light is not actually on. It looks like fluorescent. Because it's not just in the camera, it's actually fluorescent. It's lighting up my hand, see? Strange. But anyways, let's turn on. It takes a while for the camera to get used to it. Wow. Yeah, the camera really does not emphasize how bright that is. And also, an included feature is, check this out. It's got a magnet. Pretty cool. It's pretty strong too. Now, as far as the charging goes, there's a port on the back, a little cover. So you can take the included cable, you take your USB-C, plug that in and then plug that into your supply box so you can plug it into the wall. Or you can reverse it and power up using the USB-C one of your other devices, like your cell phone or whatever. That's pretty cool. All right, let me show you how to charge this guy up. Take off our cover. You have your supplied USB-C. And it shows up in red. Once it is full, in approximately 5 hours from in the dead position, it will turn green. And there you can see when it's fully charged, it goes green. Now what I like about this is you can also pivot it. So you can go all kinds of different ways here. You can go this way, this way. It's also got a separate pivot. And if you want to, say you got a little bit of a harder area, you can do it like that. And it turns. Look at that. So it does a full 180. And you can, that is pretty cool. And one last final feature, just when you think there couldn't be anything else they can do, there's something on the end here that might actually come in handy. A magnet. And this is a strong magnet. Look at that. So that would come greatly in handy. You're in your car, you need to put your light somewhere, and then you can twist it, turn on your light, get to different positions. You know, you gotta turn it here, get in there, or whichever. That's pretty cool. Now guys, at the end of the day, would I recommend the Hotligh 1200 Lumens LED work light? Absolutely. First of all, the quality definitely feels like it's there. Like I said, this is all aluminum. And the features that come with it, you know, when I was looking for a work light, most of them are just, they just look like this. Just a straight work light. So if you want to maneuver it, well, you just kind of lean it up against something, you know. But the fact that you can not only pivot on different angles, but you could also spin it. On top of that, you have the magnet on the bottom, which I know is greatly going to come in handy because, I mean, picture yourself, if you have a normal work light, and let's say you're working underneath your dashboard, you want to work on the wiring, the fuse box or something like that. Even with a regular work light, you're going to somehow kind of lean this up against maybe your driver's seat or something like this. Here, what you can do is you can literally open up your door, put this right up against like your door frame, and then just pivot the light to where you want it. You can even use a spotlight. The spotlight's bright enough. Or, you know, you can just do it like that and have the actual cold light come out. Plus, because it's got an IPX rating of 4, you don't have to worry about rain because it's good for rain and splashes. You don't have to worry about water getting in there. It's completely sealed. It's got sealant around the battery compartment, and it charges pretty quick, 5 hours from it dead. Plus, what's really neat is the fact that you can not only charge it through the USB-C, but the fact you can also use that to charge up something else. You know, like your cell phone's dying while you're doing a video or something, you could use this. Plus the fact you don't have to worry about bringing a magnet because it's got it built in. So yes, I do highly recommend this. I do suggest you go to something like Amazon, which I'll leave a link in the description below. And yeah, if you get it, let me know what you think in the comments below. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.
All right, and with that, I'd like to conclude this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And be sure to click the little bell icon to be notified of each new video I post. Thank you for watching, and till next time.